tell us to go to commercial when it's starting to get good?
Just read the
Just read. Just be quiet and read. He's out with a new album. He's the subject of an HBO documentary. He's even making his acting debut in a major motion picture.
Can you say that again?
It's been a busy time for singer-songwriter Jason Isbell. We'll talk with him, and he'll perform for you next in our Saturday session, and I will pull it together before then. This morning in our Saturday session, a return visit from Jason Isbell. The four-time Grammy winner is out with a new album, but he's been stepping out in other ways as well. He's the subject of an HBO documentary and is about to make his acting debut in a major motion picture. He'll perform in just a moment, but first our Anthony Mason sat down with Isbell to talk about his very busy year.
You ready? It's gonna be loud. Did you ever love a woman with a death wish? Something in her eyes like flipping off a light switch.
For Jason Isbell, songwriting isn't just a passion, it's a job.
I have to follow certain rules. Like if I can't play the really cool guitars if I'm looking for a song, because then I'll just play a bunch of Led Zeppelin riffs or, you know, Hendrix songs or something, and I'll never get around to making anything new.
I wanted action, she wanted answers. Sunrise with the dealers and the dancers.
If you're headed towards an album, you have to sit down to make something new.
Yeah.
Is that a chore?
No, no, not anymore. I mean, I know it was when I was still drinking, it was a chore, because everything that wasn't drinking was a chore.
Yeah.
But no, at this point, I enjoy it. I know that it's like going into the gym. You know, I know what is about to happen for the next couple hours is going to suck.
Yeah.
But at the end of that, I'm going to be real happy I did it, you know, and I'm disciplined. You know, I find freedom in discipline.
Broken glass and broken vows. I'll be 18 4 years from now.
Isbell's process is captured in the new HBO documentary, Running with Our Eyes Closed. Filmed during the making of his last album, it also captured a tough time in his marriage.
I'm happy to be here. Everything is not good, but I am in the studio.
To fellow musician Amanda Shires.
Did you have regrets at that point that you had to do some of that in front of all them?
Yeah, I mean, I felt all the emotions at that point. Yeah. You know, definitely hated that they were there and hated that we were having trouble, and Amanda did too. I've already went like through this in my brain about
Well, this will just be permanently disagreed with. Just sing whatever you want and then think about it later.
No, I want to get it right. She and I, one thing that we do, I think, is we feel a lot. Like we are living our lives. And I'm very proud of that. It doesn't always make things easy.
Isbell and Shires worked through it.
How do you feel when you look at the film now?
Oh, I don't look at the film now. Why would I look at the film now? I watched it twice and I was like, okay, that's good. Now we're getting, it's not for me anymore, man. Y'all go ahead and watch it.
Isbell will have another screen role this fall in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, his first acting gig.
Were you nervous about it?
Terrified. Yeah. I was absolutely terrified, which was my favorite part of the whole thing. Because, you know, I'm 44 years old. Like, how often do we get to really be terrified?
Did you hesitate at all about saying yes?
No. Never hesitate about saying yes. No, what's the point of being here? No, I would rather spectacularly fail and land on my face. I knew it was going to be one of those experiences where, like, I would never forget it, and it would teach me things, and I had to do it.
Along with his new album, Weather Vanes, Isbell's also marking the 10th anniversary of his breakout solo record, Southeastern.
How's that feel?
Good. I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm proud. I'm going to let myself be proud.
I've grown tired of traveling alone. Tired of traveling alone. I've grown tired of traveling alone. Won't you ride with me?
That was a huge turning point for you.
Yeah. Big time. Personally, you know, creatively, in every way. Anything before that record, I go back and look at it and I'm like, ooh, I wish I could change that. I wish I had that one to try again. Yeah. But Southeastern feels like me. I allowed myself to be who I was. And who I was just really wanted to stay in the chair until the songs were right.
Jason will perform a beloved song from Southeastern a bit later, but for now, from the new album Weather Vanes, here is Jason Isbell with King of Oklahoma.